I am trying to find an equation for this ellipse in parametric form. Now, I suppose I should apologize. It's not really an equation, right? This is an expression, not an equation, but this is what Quest says, so it's what I'm going to say. Now, the first thing I want to say is that I get to pick the range or interval for t. That is a choice that I get to make. Because I'm making a choice, that means there's going to be more than one correct solution. However, I'm going to pick the generic choice. Now, the generic choice for a circle is 0 to 2 pi, right? And an ellipse is kind of like an oval shape, which is kind of like a circle. So that means I'm going to pick the interval 0 to 2 pi for the ellipse as well. Now, I'm going to take the parameterization for a circle and tweak it so that what's traced out is actually an oval and not a circle. So notice that this is the parameterization for a circle, and that parameterization goes through these points, right? It starts on the right, and it starts going around in a circular shape like that. But I don't want it to go in a circular shape. I want it to go through these points, 2, 0, 0, 3, -2, 0, 0, -3. And so that kind of says to me that I want the cos term to be doubled and the sine term to be tripled. And so this is the solution that I came up with, 2 cos t, 3 sine t. And t goes from 0 to 2 pi. Bam, I'm done. Now I mentioned multiple correct solutions, right? There's actually infinitely many correct solutions. One way that you could tweak this is you could just say, let t go from 0 to 4 pi, which is kind of silly, but it means you're going to be making the ellipse shape twice, but it is going to make the ellipse, right? T could go from 0 to 6 pi. T could go from -2 pi to 10 pi. Who cares? So those intervals, there's infinitely many intervals that work there. A second thing that could happen is that instead of t, I could be a total freak and I could put a 2t here. And as long as it matches here, as long as it's 2t and 2t or 3t and 3t, then that's going to generate even more correct solutions. So don't freak out if you come up with a solution and because it's a multiple choice item, the choices don't match what you have. That does not mean that you're wrong. You actually have to compare and trace out and make sure that what you have is correct.